Today is the perfect day for me to play my favorite Crucible level on probably my favorite class, and preferably play my favorite comp. Let's see what we can find. Ideally, I'm looking forward to doing any of the random orbs that I find. I just kind of want to build a comp around that. Ideally, who knows what I'll find. Early store. Let's. Okay, I could not potentially ignore early store. I see. Potentially ignore first elite though. I don't like ignoring first elite because that drains my cash. It's unfortunate. If I didn't need the cash for the store, then that elite looks a whole lot less tempting. I would have loved to collect some more cash there because I don't know how many fights I'm going to get before this store. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. 90 cash, perfect. Let's try and eke out a tiny bit more. God, if I could get to 100 here, that would be perfect. Oh no, what? Surely, right? That's, about as good as I need it to be. I forgot I had super boots. Just fully forgot I had super boots. That's beautiful, and getting an extra fight here is lovely. I'll definitely push it to 150. I believe we'll go into the store with 170 or 180 cash. Those are the two perfect breakpoints for buying either an orb that I want or removing an orb that I don't want. I mean, preferably I buy an orb that I want because that would be much more interesting, but, removing orbs is always incredibly valuable because there are some orbs you really don't want to be shooting that you are forced to have in your deck. Let's try and finish things up. Perfect. 133 could be. That's too hard to turn down. It's really good. Oof. That's fine. It's honestly just very fine. Spiffy crit. Tempting, very tempting, especially if I'm fighting. Oh no, I'm fighting Betsy. I would just take Sash because we all know how good Sash is. Sash is just such an amazing passive. And damn, these are some more really solid options. Look at this orb. Sure, it's tempting. Actually, like removing a balance, that sounds good, except kind of prefer Golden Bubble. Let's just quickly check how many question marks we have. One more in Area 1. In general, though, the increased relic chance is kind of cool. Reduce plus Super Boost is also extremely nice, but I'm just going to stick with that. They're both incredibly valuable. Oh, did I just... No, I didn't. Good. No way. Mask is super valuable for it. Holy. I just have a full setup already. Oh, I can't actually cheese out Sash. That is unfortunate. Some have super boots. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably not a good thing. I feel like I would need to cheese out Sash to actually activate it. Because right now this run is going pretty splendidly, if you ask me. What are the AoE damage I'm outputting this turn? Like, it's just really solid. Yeah, I was hoping that was a bit of a worse shot, to be honest. Perfect infection timing though. Ugh. Good stuff, followed by... It's fine. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. Hey look, we're getting closer to our Sash box, so I can't complain too much. Oh, perfect. Nice little finish there. Got some time to collect. Wow. These are all really good, to be honest. All of them are equally as interesting as the other ones. I'd say Grinding Monster is actually the least interesting here. But it's also probably just the best pick. I mean, I would love to have all three of them in my deck later on, but for now I can only choose one of them. So I'll stick with that one. I mean, sign me up. If I can get my bombs to apply even just one blind would be incredible. The bombs applying debuffs would be just a really nice pass for me to pick up. Since it just scales so well with Mask of Sorrow and all the bomb stuff we've got going on. Very clean here. Very clean. There's just nothing they can do. Infection steals so much health from them too. I will happily let you get off a hit on me. Because that's all you get. We'll go question mark because of Orbit's story. I feel like Elite's probably better with how our cash is, but would you look at that? It worked out anyway. Oh, damn, I thought that was a good shot. Apparently, it didn't quite achieve what I was aiming for, but it certainly achieved the spirit of what I was doing, because I really just wanted to hit a bomb there, and yeah, I successfully hit a bomb, even though it was certainly a crazy shot to hit that bomb. I certainly can reach 150. Whether or not I will, that's much more questionable, because it's currently not looking very easy. $143. It looks like I'm just off. Oh wait. Nice. I mean, excellent healing there. Not that I really needed it. Max health gains I've been collecting up have been extremely nice. Talk about extremely nice. This fight is just so good for us. We just have Bombaton, and we have Golden Bubble with Muscle Story. And both of those are just incredible into this. Yeah, 180 would be perfect. I would love the orb removal, thank you very much. God, there are so many capacitors I could pick up here, right? So many. 180 should very much be on the table. I feel like having these pegs is actually super annoying. What was my first shot? Because I usually knock out those pegs with my first shot. Interesting. No other bombs. Whoa. I mean, I'm actually do kind of prefer losing the health here, don't I? You know, getting closer to my Sash and all. And like I have really good healing. 194. Oh damn, I hit the refresh. Oh, that moves things along so much faster. Perfect. I can't believe we actually got there. Wow, I did not think getting 200 there was actually possible, but I certainly did it. So now that we're there, we have much... We're probably not doing 2 passes though. In theory, we have more options. In practice, we probably won't. Cool stuff. Oh man, I just have to take this. Such a good passive. Cool. Some slight healing there. Maybe actually try and get use out of it. Oh, yuck, yuck, yuck. Not impressed with this stuff, but let's just do the things. Oh, wait. No, removal is certainly definitely the pick there. I'll just ignore Dumbo since it looks like we're going to be leaning Chris, which is fine by me. Seems like a pretty solid damage shot one. He's down, what, to a third of his health? Yeah, effectively a third of his health. I don't know, might be just off. I don't really care. Smash. I believe we're getting a summon the next attack. Oh, we're not? Okay. Would have been cool because I would have instantly killed it, but is that Perfection 2 or Perfection 3? I thought it would be 3. It would have been interesting if it wasn't, that's for sure. Boom, nice try. In theory, I could proc a Sash this fight. How much do I care? Because I don't think I care that much, but maybe it's a good idea. And because like, yeah, this is an incredibly easy fight to enter on. I believe I've already proved that before, where I just aimed into a vine a bunch. But yeah, let's just finish things up. Smash. I love how I'm just not upgrading my Golden Bubble. It doesn't need the help, is the thing. Let's think about this. I've got tons of proccing, upgrading. Yeah. That's a good argument. Upgrading becomes incredibly strong. Yes, we are lacking refreshers. That is certainly a problem we have right now. Damn. I think that's just fine for now. Does it still do the attack or not? It does. Perfect. Now let's just bomb chain if you'll be so kind. Actually, I'm very happy I didn't bomb chain there, because I've completely left this side unattended. And there's a lot of coins over here. And I'm more than fine to take a whole lot of... Yeah, perfect. Oh, not even over, nice. Whole lot of health here because I do want to proc my Sash. And we have excellent healing up. And yeah, we have... Surely there's no way I do double store. That sounds far too crazy. Single store for sure though. I mean, Cookie's just excess healing, which sounds amazing. Let's try and claim that. Perfect. I can't believe we got it that fast. I mean, look, 2 extra refreshes on the board with massive amounts of high roll potential. Sign me up. I mean, look, we did just take -4/-4, so that's definitely the wiser decision. Plus, we have the potential in this fight to collect ourselves some more cash for the store, which, you know, would certainly be ideal. Yeah, that surely hits a crit, right? Or maybe not. Surely he doesn't just do that. He does just do that, apparently. I'm fine with that. Prime Rod was an amazing pickup, that's for sure. Let's try and find... Unfortunately, we only have 1 elite in Area 2. I was really hoping for more, but that's what the question marks are for, right? So, next question mark. Okay, that one. But yeah, if one of these question marks could be an elite, that would be absolutely lovely. Man, Heavy Sharp Potion is just such an insane passive. It's actually so good. It's kind of disappointing I don't get to play with it more, but I guess that's just how it is. 156 is on the table. Just off though, apparently. We'll shoot that all because it's just way more fun. Exactly. 205 as well. I mean, look, if we could get to cash removal territory, that would be nice, but I doubt I'm going to reach there. Yeah, I just didn't feel like it. We are most certainly going to be adding more orbs to our deck, although none of those. Good stuff. Skipping out on Upload Day is fine. We get our passive here. We claim a Spiral Slayer. Yeah, that's not going to do anything, but whatever. -63 max HP for the best source of healing in the game against this person with very minimal... Yeah, I think I'm fine. We already have Popping Corn, and Popping Corn is basically enough healing anyway. Did I mess up that shot? That's unfortunate. So what, you want me to go mid now? Look, I'll go mid. I would have just preferred to claim one more fight because that's slightly more cash. Honestly, I'm pretty fine with going mid, to be honest. Especially if that question mark's good. That would most certainly make it worth it. Oh, that was a lot of momentum thanks to House of Slime. House of Slime is a very subtle passive, but it's really good. Look, maybe I overestimate it, but I really like it. At the minimum, it's incredibly fun. And let's be honest, if a passive's fun, that's way more important than whether or not it's good. Although ideally the fun passives are also good, but I feel like there are many times where that's not the case, where you're just absolutely fine with that. And besides, some passives shouldn't be good, since they promote unfun gameplay, but, well, okay. They promote gameplay which you shouldn't be striving for, even if that gameplay is fun. Anyway, I'm very interested to see what kind of passive we can get here. I do think that the Forest Suffering I took was certainly a good idea, especially since we have so much mass proccing. So that blind is just stacking up. It's kind of nasty for him. There are some fights where they really don't appreciate this kind of resource accumulation that we're using against them. And this is certainly one of them. I mean, especially if you look at how much help we've got lying around. Kinda not really a fair fight. Alright, 1 extra crit onto the board, or 2 extra refreshes onto the board. Oh, 1 extra crit and 1 extra refresh, I should state. Yeah, we'll just stick with Peg Bag, it's a very, very decent passive. There we go, we didn't lose any health for that boss battle. Seems good. Well, I'm more than fine with going middle now. Golden Bubble has the very, very neat benefit of not actually proccing... what's it called? Which is nice and all, except it's not actually doing anything yet. Yeah, it doesn't proc Reflect, which is actually an amazing attribute to have. Really helpful for this fight. Also, stacking up the blind in this fight actually does matter, kinda cool. Let's just slam him again. I really don't care about the revenge damage. If anything, honestly, I do want him to proc my Sash of Focus. But it's kind of hard for me to set up, so I'm not going to aim for it. Especially since I just don't need to pop Sash of Focus this run. Even if I do just have a Sash of Focus, it does nothing. That's more than fine. Even just the threat of Sash Focus is enough to scare enemies. Bombula? I don't see why not. Just seems pretty exceptional. Yes, it is increasing my AoE damage against the boss, which is notoriously very anti-AoE sometimes. It's very... I'm not wrong still. But I think it's just fine. I mean, that was insane damage for a first shot. The blind with scaling is going to be nice, but ultimately it's not going to matter too much because we're probably going to be taking more damage from some infection than we are from the actual boss. Since AoE is actually pretty good this fight. Yeah, stuff like that. Perfect. 20 blind, let's keep it going. Having access to the constant refreshes is just so lovely. Like, Heavy Sharp Potion is such good passive. You'd think that because Heavy Sharp Potion is such good passive, that your refreshes move would also be a good passive. But I just don't see it that way. It is unfortunate because, in theory, it's a cool passive, but the problem is, if your passive's in a bad spot, and you reshuffle it, what's stopping it from going to another bad spot? Nothing. But at least the passive goes absolutely nuts as soon as you get Shuffle Pot. It's just that, you know, like Shuffle Pot is one of the better passives in the game. Certainly is one of the best Hyrule passives, that's for sure. Like, when you get Shuffle Pot runs, it can just feel completely unmovable. Cool. Having access to Refreshing Punch is also so nice. We're playing Peglin Tuition, so the chance that we do hit we don't have Item. The chance that we do hit is actually decently high, but it seems like we missed it. Kind of unfortunate. I don't believe this is going to be my third multi-mantle run in a row. It just doesn't seem that likely. Electropignet, safety pegulations. Yeah, this is pretty uninspiring stuff, I'd say. But we'll just stick with an Electropignet. I feel like it can get some pretty decent stuff on here. Square is notoriously weak to AoE. We have a very decent AoE setup here, so let's try and use it. If we could hit that bomb chain, that would be very neat because we'll just obliterate all of them, but it looks like we didn't get that shot 1, so we have to get it shot 2, which, yeah, as I said, it does some pretty amazing stuff. All lining to increase our bomb spam. Right now we're kind of just trying to improve our bomb spam as much as possible. We'll go to that elite. We will not... I don't think this is actually... Cool. I'll hold off on that for now, but level 3 ball lining is very tempting. Doesn't have a damage upgrade, so I don't really care. Duplicate a random ball lightning. I'll take that. What I was saying earlier, I don't really think that Cauldron Bubble is going to be the difference maker this fight. I think that Lightning Orb actually has better AoE than Cauldron Bubble for this upcoming fight. However, I still do plan on keeping the Cauldron Bubble around because it can be extremely fun. I was kind of hoping I'll get more elites this run. I've kind of been missing out on the elites, and it's meant that, you know, it's been kind of hard for me to actually collect all of the Spinfection stuff that I was really hoping to hit when I hit Cauldron Bubble. Also a bunch of the debuff stuff. We'll shoot this shot because I suspect it's going to be pretty nuts. It was not pretty nuts, but it was generally solid. That's what I'd call it. That's more like what I suspected that first shot would be. Yeah, pretty solid, right? Fresh Bandana would actually be a massive difference. Replenish Orb is really good, isn't it? Isn't like a fake lightning orb? Isn't it actually really cool? I like it here. Usually Replenish Orb is not really a passive I end up picking up a whole lot, so I'm quite happy to pick it up there, and Prime Slime just add on some extra durability. I'm not going to complain. A tiny bit more health there, I love it. Ooh, man, Perspective for some extra upgrading, don't mind if I do. Removes are even more valuable because I don't have Ambidextrony just yet. Still don't have Ambidextrony, so still incredibly valuable. Now I'll be going that way. It's not really looking all that nice though. Like what you want to pick up. Look, I'll pick up some fun stuff, but yeah. I don't plan on pressing that heal button at all. It was definitely the right call, not... Oh. I mean, more upgrading? Yeah, sure. Let's just get all of the upgrading passives. I believe that's all of them. Yeah, that's correct. I don't have the downgrading passive, that really is not an upgrading passive, so yeah, we have all of them. That's cool. Refreshes the board when fired. Ain't that a neat line of text? It's part of the reason why I was happy to take Replenish Orb, because it actually does proc refreshes. Thanks to the power of Enhanced Debt. This is also one of those fights where he really doesn't appreciate the incremental value you can gain against him. However, you know, like, a level 2 Ball Lightning doesn't even need to be level 3. It's just an insanely good orb. All Olga, Shielding, Crystal Catalyst. Yeah, they're not good. They're really just not useful, but we'll take them. As I mentioned, I don't believe we're going to be doing infection stuff from this point on, but it's still worth the pick. Since, I mean, well, if we can find Bomb Supply Infection 1, that would be absolutely insane, like, honestly. That'd be so good. May not be able to proc refreshes, but it can actually refresh the board by hitting a crit still. So, like, I think the Replenish Shop here is actually kind of nice. And I'm a very big advocate of taking... No, he's not dead. Taking Replenish Shop when you do lack refreshing, because just any source of refreshing you can get is super nice. However, this run, we are not exactly lacking on the refreshing side of things. In fact, we have pretty insane refreshing this run, but, you know, what's one more source, right? Let's be honest. Fine, I'll play correctly. It's level 2 already, which is kind of cool, I guess. Doesn't really matter, but yeah, picking up the short fuse there was really cool. We didn't get a passive in Area 3, which is very fine. We don't need it. God, if we could get your bombs do something, that would be amazing. Because our bombs already do a ton, but if they do even more, that's kind of what our entire build is aiming towards. Even the lightning orb that I added is aiming towards the bombs doing more. It's just so it hits more pegs. We'll upgrade the two most important orbs in our deck, which are those two. Good stuff. Well, that counts, I guess. Look, against squares, it actually does matter quite a bit, and we can actually cap out their blind. The problem is, because we didn't take the cool passive that reduces your bomb damage to 0, safety pegulations, then, you know, we can't actually cap out blind, because the bombs are just going to murder them, because squares are notoriously weak to bomb damage. Nice, we got a dodge there, and this is going to be a pretty cool shot. Although it got sucked into a refresh that it created right there. That was interesting. Because it instantly refreshed the board. Boom, smash. Oh, I don't have any kind of pierce, cool. Or at least it wasn't active for that shot. Oh no, I'm already at full health. Yeah, as I thought, I just don't need Sash. And I couldn't have even tried to proc it as well because of the RP. What's the best way to get the kill turn 1? I'm thinking here. Yeah, okay, I like this shot the most. It's kind of weird because I'm not shooting directly at a refresh, but... Okay. Apparently I just don't need aim to a refresh. Like, apparently they just die to the bomb avalanche, which, like, sure, I'm not too surprised, especially since when I draw Bob Orb, it immediately has the bombs. But, like, the entire board just got evaporated. I was probably actually dealing solid damage there as well, because of all of the peg upgrading from, I mean, multiple sources. I had every single available source. Although I doubt that Prime Slime actually got an activation that fight, because I was activating the pegs, not actually hitting them. Yeah, that was a pretty impressive run. And say our boss passives weren't even that crazy. Like, for the stuff I was trying to do that run, our boss passives really didn't actually help that much. Like, Electropegnet was, who really cares? It probably did very little that run. I must admit, the upgrading is always cool from Glorious Suffering. I do really enjoy Glorious Suffering, and that was quite a fast Glorious Suffering round. It was overall just over pretty fast consistently, mostly because we had amazing refreshing. And when you have amazing refreshing, Glorious Suffering just gets put a tier higher. It's just really nice. And we had some really good bomb stuff earlier on. I think picking up the Cotton Bubble was the correct play, but it ended up really not mattering in Area 3 at all, huh? Like, I just didn't need it. I also didn't have... I don't think you can get... Can you get Debuff Distractor on Peglin? I think you can. Yeah, but Debuff Distractor would have been super duper fun that round. Yeah, we had Momentum, we had House of Slime. We didn't have Bad Collect, which is the usual one I like to lump in with the momentum generators, but when you have Enhanced State Short Fuse, that is also just a massive momentum generator, especially when you also bundle in the Bombaton Bombul. Where's the Bombula? Oh, there. Wow, that was way later than I thought. I thought I got it very soon after Bombaton, but apparently not. I think picking up the plane shop was a good idea. The lightning was certainly a good idea because it allows me to hit more bombs. But you know what also allows me to hit more bombs? Bubble, because it also directly creates them. Yeah, we probably would have kept out of blind, but as I mentioned, because we didn't decrease our bomb damage, squares are just inherently very, very weak to spam AoE damage, which is what the bomb avalanche was, for sure. Anyway, enjoy your day because I believe I'll be releasing this on the 25th.